quite a bit of crosswind as well today. Hi guys, welcome back. So this will be like a more updated version of the video which I did a couple of days ago. So I took that one down because the lighting wasn't very good, but for this one I wanted to do a much more in-depth dive into the actual bow, the history of it, and just the overall spec of it. So I've gotten the bow out of the bow case, so I'll just show you what it is. This is the case which the bow comes in. And he also gives you a bowstring, which comes in a plastic cylindrical tube, which is quite good for bow makers. I don't think any of them do that, to be honest, where the actual string is protected when it's sent to the buyer. And you also get the warranty booklet, which carries all the the information of how to string the bow and everything. It gives you the minimum arrow weight, it gives you the brace height, which is spot on. This is exactly what every bow company needs to make with their bows. And I think Ali Bow makes them, a couple of others as well, but this is spot on. This is what you need. The actual bow that this is based on is it's a composite horn bow in the collection of the Manchester Museum. So it's a big collection there in Manchester. It's got all sorts of bows from different time periods. So there's a couple of Mughal horn bows there. They've got some Turkish bows, I think, a couple of traditional recurves from the 20th century as well. But this bow is based on a composite horn bow which was taken from a battle in Vienna in 1683, and it's still there in the Manchester Museum. I don't know if it was acquired there originally in 1683, but yeah, the bow is it's well over, what, 300 years old, something like that. And Rob went and took dimensions of it, and he based the overall shape of the Paragon Raider on that bow. You can see in the pictures on Rob's web page, I think it's on Paragon Bows and his Facebook page. Oh, nearly at the cup. So yeah, where I'm aiming is essentially halfway between the bottom of the target and the ground, essentially. So even though I'm like 20-30 yards away, I'm still aimed below the bottom of the target just to get it on the center. It's a wonderful bow though, fair dues. Just the amount of power in these levers is ridiculous. See just how the arrows like land in the target. They're almost like perpendicular to the face of the target as well, and they just smack straight into it. Right, so briefly on the construction of the bow. So I talked a little bit about the actual materials that Rob used. So Damascus G10 knock overlays, you've got the Paduke wood for the string bridges, red leather for the grip section, Stingray Arrow Pass. So lots of bow companies are using these now, these types of leather grips. Clear glass on the back, bamboo underneath that. Then you've got American cherry as the core material. So there's the American cherry there and there. And on the back of the bow, you've got this, I think I mentioned it in the original video, but there's a lot more material on the belly side of the bow compared to on the back of the bow. And this is for the actual stable core. So you've got the bamboo layer, the belly side bamboo layer. You've got a black laminate, which is running in. I originally thought it was a carbon core, but it's actually the original laminated glass, which is just underneath the top material. So you've got bamboo, black fiberglass, and then on top, this is the sort of the trademark of Paragon Bows. So this is what Rob chooses to use on his bows. So it's a polymer, which is essentially a stable core. So it stops the bow twisting left to right. Essentially, it's a lateral stabilizer. Phenomenal bow. It's unreal. It's fiddly, this. Maybe I should invest into some rings. Just using the leather one today to get the grips of it. Oh, it's the cup. Oh, there it goes. And there goes the camera as well. This is probably for me like the ideal bow, to be honest. If I could shoot like one bow type, it would be Crimean Tatar style bows, and this one is particularly like good. This is a very good example of what what it looked like. Even down to, you know, like the actual profile of the angle of the seers, and when you see it from quite a long distance away, this is pretty accurate to the geometry of the originals. So yeah, I'm very happy, because I always like to shoot bows which have that, like, which evoke the history of the originals in a way, so they're not too far removed from the original constructions. And just for the sake of it, we'll do 3-finger Mediterranean as well, so it can be shot with thumb draw and 3-finger as well, because of the absence of a shelf on the riser. So it works with all of them. These arrows are 400 spines, so they might be slightly too heavy for the bow, so I'm just going to aim a bit to the right just to get them on the target. Always these arrow points. Oh, there goes the cup. You know what I did there? Didn't adjust at all. Must be the wind, it's just throwing everything off. No, I know what the answer is, it's me. Definitely me. Yeah, overall, I can highly recommend Paragon Bows. You know, the turnaround is amazing. So you send Rob an email if you're interested in one of his bows, and within 2 months, if you know, he's always making these bows, and he can churn them out in 2 months, and you know, they're works of art really. You can see how amazing the craftsmanship is on this. Just all the, you know, the curves, the sweeping edges, the tapers of the limbs, you know, the strung profile, which looks very much to the original museum pieces, but he's adapted them for the modern age. So he's introduced new, you know, like leather grip materials, stingray, arrow passes. You've got different knock overlays. That's the other thing with Paragon Bows as well, is that compared to many other bow companies, which kind of like churn them out as a mass production almost, these are pretty much built to order. So you get to choose almost everything about it. You get to choose what wood you want in the core, what laminates you want on the string tips, what leather material you want, the colors of the both sides of the bow. You can even go all in on the historical element, I suppose, and get like birchbark covers on the back and painting on the belly and things. So, you know, it's if you wanted to go that route, you know, the customization options are there if you ask Rob for it. So yeah, it's I'm really happy with it, and I'll probably be shooting it quite a lot in all my future videos. So thank you very much for watching. See you later.